Virgo, a little side note for everyone. If your smoke detector needs the battery change, go ahead and change the smoke detector battery. If you little like me, of course, or live in an apartment building complex, go ahead and call the maintenance man. See, that's me. It's really been getting on my nerves for the last couple of days here, Virg, and I really just been kind of ignoring it. I'm like, what the fuck? I need to get that taken care of. So, a little side note, I need to do it. If you need to do it, you do it too. Okay? But Virg, what's up? This is an actual download for Virgo. Thank God. Okay, I'm feeling so much more in my element. I'm feeling a little good. I'm feeling a little better because these last little messages, Virgo, I wouldn't say, they're not for you. I tried to remove you guys out of the title or at least tell you that I feel that it's a general message. But this actually happens to be a message that I have directly for the Virgo, okay? And speaking of messages, that's a part of the download that I was picking up, Virg, okay? First and foremost, Virgo, I think you could either be texting somebody that has an Android, you have an iPhone, vice versa, you line it up how it goes, okay? I feel like somebody here, Virgo, they either have an Android or iPhone, like I said, and they can't see if the messages are being delivered. Or Virgo, if you text an iPhone to iPhone, we all know when a motherfucker is blocked. When that delivered is not showing, baby, it's not delivered, okay? It's not, you're blocked, okay? Or somebody phone dead, somebody out the, they out the way, they out the country, phone off. We don't know what's going on, but I'm getting that Virgo undelivered text, okay? I'm also feeling somebody feeling irritated about it. They like, damn, why my text not going through? I keep seeing the text. I'm saying, like, what's up? Are you getting the text? Even if it says delivered, Berg, I feel like somebody like, damn, you gotta be, are you dead? Like, you gotta be going through a real life emergency to be ignoring me. Like, this ain't real life. Are you really ignoring me right now? Like, what's going on? Okay, Virgo. Even if somebody is used to being ignored. I'm also seeing 11:11 on the clock. This morning when I first realized the time, I seen 1:11 on the clock. So I think those numbers are going to be significant for you, Virgo, okay? 1:11 and 11:11, okay? Yeah, Virgo, a lot of people don't understand your delivery. That's okay. That's what I'm getting to tell you guys. I want to grab my other phone. One little smidge of a second. One smidge of a second, Berg. That's it, Brady. You too, Bella. Move. Go. Go. Thank you. All right, sorry about that, Virgo. Let's get into the downloads. I was hoping that there would be enough people on here so I could actually channel messages so y'all won't think I just be giving it to y'all for no reason, okay? But Virgo, what I was picking up here, okay, I'm also hearing the name Timothy, okay, or Tim. Somebody's name could just simply start with the letter T, okay, or the letter M. Okay, but Virgo, I'm also seeing TMT, but let's get into the reading here before I start going on and on about downloads. I feel that you gave somebody free love, Virgo. Free love, free knowledge, free game, free whatever it is. You just simply being, you are simply, being yourself, giving what you would typically give to anybody in the same circumstance that you are, involved in with this person is what I'm picking up, okay? Typically, Virgo, when I read for you guys always show up over here. Okay, and it seems like it's in the background. It seems like it's in the past. But when you think about the left hand, it's all about receiving. It's all about commitment. Okay, when we put on a ring on our finger, it's on the left side. Okay, so I know you guys may be looking at me from a different way here, okay? Perception here, but this is what it is. Typically, Virgo, you show up over here. Even when I talk bad on people, I always pull the Virgo over here. Today, Virgo, for whatever reason, you're over here. Okay, so we'll just keep it at that. But I see Virg, and I'm going to switch hands. I'm getting that too, Virg. It's a switch up here. You've never really been in the past. You've never really been in the background. It's almost as if I said this before, Virgo, sheltered here. You've been in a place of being hidden. You've been at the right place at the right time. You know how like a lot of people, they be at the wrong place at the wrong time. They end up losing their life. It's like, Virgo, you be in all the bad places at all the right times and nothing ever happens to you. You do all this shit, nothing happens. But it's almost as if, Virgo, you don't see it as being comfortable. You don't get the big head, okay? You see it as, Virgo, you see it as being punished, persevere, like some type of perseverance here, okay? So we off that. I'm obviously getting that in this reading. Virgo has moved over to here. Why is that so significant, Spirit? I have never got a reading like this, Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, I'm getting that at this moment it's imperative for you to breathe. Just breathe. Have you noticed that, Virgo? Those of you guys that's going through this shift, you're going to notice how much you do not breathe. Okay? For those that don't get it, you like, we breathe every day. I'm getting this straight up, Virgo. For those of you guys who understand this, you're going to notice the lack of breathing you've been doing. I'm talking about breathing. Like, you're gonna feel it, like aha moments. It's almost as if, you know, Virgo, some of you guys, like when you get, you starting to realize when you're going to be ready for bed. You get in the bed, you roll, you normally uncomfortable, but sometimes you get in this position, whoever this is, and it's like you doing this. Okay, I'm about to go to sleep. It's you get in somebody's arms and you like, I could relax. Virgo, are you going through death? Okay, death is around you. Do not be afraid. That's what I'm getting here, Virg. Do not be afraid of death here. Yeah, the love you gave freely, they're now being taxed for. Ooh, Virg. Some. Some of you guys, this is not death in the physical, okay? Though you know, whether you have experienced death already, some of you guys have already been through this death, but you hold on to the dead, things that you already have died for, okay? You're dying for people that wouldn't even live for you, Virgo. So the love you gave freely, they're now being taxed for. Some of you guys, this point is so deep, Virg, that some of you guys, it'll take you dying for motherfuckers to even realize the love. Others of you guys, they had to go through near death. They had to lose everything. They had to watch you go through near death. You still won't die. And at the point when you realize how much you had to do and how much you dealt with from them in order to live here, Virg, man, they gonna be dead to you. Okay, that goes to that point. Do not fear the death. There's no death coming for you because why, Virgo? You're the only one who understands there is a purpose for your life and a purpose for you going. If not, you would have already been dead. So I'm getting that, and we'll get into the cards. This is the download that I'm picking up for you guys today, Virgo. Somebody here, you gave love freely and continuously, not to one, to many, okay? Everybody like to say the same things, like to go with the same code, like to think the same things. But Virgo, you are one that does it completely different, that reminds everybody of everything in their life, that they've had good or they've had bad. It's almost to the point where, Virgo, people could almost view you as a god, even though you're not. But why are you the only sign of the deck that represents anything holy, anything virtuous? Why are you the only one that picks bad? Why are you the only one that's a good person and seem bad? Why are you the only one that people want to still be like and call you whatever? It's very weird energy, Virg, to the point to where you have decided to say, fuck it, I'ma just psh, psh. Even when you pop out, Virg, you unleash yourself, but I still see somebody that does this. You know when it's almost as if, you know, Virgo, this reaction. People love you, they love you, they love you, they love you, they love you, and then when you react off of love, then people don't want to, I don't know, I'm getting reciprocated here. Okay, Virgo? I feel like people want you to, when they say jump, jump. I feel like, Virgo, it's a part of you that does that. It's not because they telling you to, that's how you are. You like, shit, I love you. Why wouldn't I jump? These folks wouldn't jump for you. Somebody see it now, Virg, but it's a little too late. It ain't even a little too late. It's actually the perfect time. You know how they say that, Virg? It's too late to apologize. It's actually the perfect time here, Virgo. Somebody sees it in the perfect time. They didn't have the balls to apologize then. They don't have the balls to apologize now. They didn't have the balls to take accountability then. They do not have the balls to take accountability now. Somebody's name could start with the letter B as well. I'm also hearing Jackson. I'm also hearing BJ or DJ, KJ, CJ, something. Okay. I'm also seeing the number 29. I'm getting 1129 or 1111. This could also be somebody's last year of their 20s. Somebody's 29. I'm also seeing Seahawks here, or what's that team? It's like blue, like the color I'm wearing with the lime green. Okay, any of you guys that play sports, you can fill in the, you know what I'm saying here, Virg. Let's get into these cards. There's so many downloads I'm getting. I feel like you gave somebody free love. Now they're being taxed for it. Everything you gave to this person, all that bad shit they wished on you, all the shit they allowed you to go through, all the people they chose above you, all that shit coming back on them times 10. Okay, and it's not you wishing it on them. You've seen this happening to this person before, Virgo. Now that it's actually going, this is why you over here now. You've been saying something for so long back here that it's almost like people that's been in front of you, they've been like, oh, you in the past, you in the background, you saying this, you saying that. Whole time, Virg, these folks didn't even see it. When they got when things got right, because look how I am, Virg. And I always do this. If y'all don't notice, I always do like this. Virgo, you over here. This arm always dropped. I always say it. Virgo, you over here. It's never crossed my mind until now. This shit ain't never crossed their mind until now, Virg. I'm telling you, okay? Look how this shit ain't supposed to, we was like this. This ain't supposed to be like this. But Virg, you done made it work. You done made it comf for people to be in the wrong so they can win. Because it was free love. Take it. It's yours. But when that shit get the psh, psh, they want to call it demonic. They want to call it fake. They want to call it crazy. They want to call it psychopath. They want to call it artistic. They want to call it genius. They want to call it spirituality. They want to call it so many things. But what the truth is the truth. When you made for it, ain't shit stopping shit. Shit might get all tangled up, twisted up, all discombobulated up. But baby, there will be a time, Virgo, where things equal and level out and people get where the fuck they need to be. And see, people better be graceful and humble, Virg, that you on a level of not even knowing that you at the top of the line right now. Boom. You don't even realize you at the top of the line. And these folks Child, Virgo, I don't even gotta keep going because at this point, Virgo, y'all one of the only signs. Y'all the only signs that relied on this shit right here, this card reading. I don't care how y'all go about it. God, cards, spirituality, manifesting, individuality, astrology. Virgo, you one of the only signs that believed in it and everybody was calling that shit weird. Take it way back, Virgo, where you used to be embarrassed to say, ooh, yeah, I'm into astrology. You're one of the only fucking signs, Virg, that was always into this shit. Freely. Openly. One of the only. Everything comes full circle. That's what this reading is about. I really don't have to use cards, but I will for y'all own entertainment. Let's get into it, because Virgo, somebody here on some real shit, this could possibly be an ex. Okay, Virg, they're in love. They've been in love. They want this. They want that. This is somebody, Virgo, could have chose money over you. It ain't have shit to do with bitches. This is somebody, Virgo, that y'all seen that little video that Justin LA Boy posted today, and the little dude, he was out there and dancing, right, Virg? Let me calm it down for a second for y'all. We seen that little post that Justin LA posted, right? And he danced, and they was like, how many ladies, think that your dude out here texting or cheating on you in the club, and this what he doing? He just out here, which one more embarrassing? Well, really neither. Because one, if my man had me in the club, if my man had me with him dancing, or if I'm at home solidified, I wouldn't be thinking neither. But if I'm at home bored enough to get thinking that my man out doing A, B, and C, then I'm going to be embarrassed because you ain't even with me and you out there. The time is switching up for men. Okay, men, it started with women. It really started way back in the day. A lot of y'all don't like my page when I get into this level, so bye-bye. Those of you guys who get it, stay on. It started way back then when women started fighting for our rights. We want to be treated equally. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Virg? All of a sudden, it's been a switch. It's been a switch where men started getting insecure. And it started showing real life flaws. It really did. Some of y'all gonna be upset with what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say this. It started showing flaws so much that men that was being pulled out, because you had women that was no longer afraid to say, baby, I know you gay. My husband is gay. He over here doing A, B, and C. No more hiding in the closet. Things that are starting to now be exposed. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. But y'all, this is real life shit. No stepping on nobody's toes, okay? I promise you I'm not. This is the universal message I'm getting told to tell, okay? Things started happening. Now you got women, white, black, it don't matter, any culture, calling out men. It's causing an insecurity. You got men that's supposed to be thugs and all about it, but they want booty cheeks. Everything that we have been taught to go against. Okay? Everything we have been taught to go against. Now you got women, you got some men that no, they might not want booty cheeks, but they get power by breaking people down. Any other man and their wife. They're abusive to their wife. They're abusive to their kids. They're abusive to everything around them. Fuck you, I'm superior. This is what generations were built off of. Okay, because people were in the closet. But I'm going to show you one thing. Okay, so when people giving you love freely, then the tax get put on it. Now everybody got to hide. Don't nobody want to pay taxes. Don't nobody want to be in debt. Everybody trying to find loopholes. It is what it is. So when these folks that really, they didn't got their pride taken, their masculinity taken, and they want to put that out on their women, you get what I'm saying? Because this shit go deep. If y'all really want me to get into it. It don't matter if you white or black, because you got white men back in the day that was beating black men asses, and for whatever reason, they little white woman or their white daughter want to go fuck on a nigga. And you got white women that their husbands want to go fuck on these black women. Now you switch it up to 2020, you got black women hollering out, why y'all want to date white people? Why y'all want to be like me? So let's really talk about the elephant in the room here. Let's not make it more than what it is. Let's not point no fingers. It all comes down to security of yourself, your own self-esteem, your own thought of life, your own experience. Because if you ain't black enough and you've been raised around white people, you're light skinned, don't come over here being no nigga in the hood. I don't care if you grew up in the hood. Don't come over here being light-skinned thinking you cute. You're going to have to fight for it. Don't come over here being no dark-skinned, smart, intelligent, genius-like motherfucker all the way over here in Harvard. You're going to have to fight for it. So this shit is real. Why do you guys not want to address these type of issues? But we're quick to speak on everybody else's life. Let's get to the source. And see, Virgo, you do that. And you did it freely. Now it's being taxed. So as you're watching this shit happen, you watch it. And keep being you. Because you're being paid in full, not because of what everybody else does. Not in no money time, not in no money type of way. You're being paid in full for the work that you have done. When you real, sometimes you put work in. See, when you've been in the game and you had to get it in out the mud, you understand you got to put work into the game before you get recognized. Some people think that's the street code. That's the universal code. God sees you and he chooses you and he protects you while you out there getting that work in. But I'll tell you this. It don't matter if you're Donald motherfucking Trump or you motherfucking Meech. I'm going to get you where I need you to go. And you're going to remain untouched. No matter how I need you to be there to help people. I might use you as a drug dealer to go help one person in a neighborhood. See, that's how God works. One person. I might use you as a drug dealer to go help that hoe-ass mama that got a little kid playing basketball with a dream. That's how God works. But see, we get caught up in this illusion, and Virgo, you don't. And that's why you're going to be blessed. We don't need cards to announce this. We don't need people to validate it. We don't need nothing, because when you are one with your creator, one with your source, this shit right here is easy. It's easy peasy, beautiful breezy, cover girl. What you gave freely, they're being taxed for. Cover girl, Bird. People get on the cover of magazines. Let's talk about Tyra Banks. Tyra will tell you every day, people used to call me ugly. Nobody wanted me. This, that, and the other. Cover girl. Millions of dollars. Still gonna watch. And they're being taxed for the hate that they gave. Even when Tyra thought she was ugly. Even when she didn't believe in herself. It was that moment. Trust me, it comes for every star. Every powerful person. Every chosen. You're going to have people that believe in you before you do. And you're going to believe in other people before you believe in yourself. Because that's what a real leader and warrior does. It's going to be a moment where you step back and you realize really who the fuck you are. I talked about the Woman King months ago. She understood she was a leader. She understood the value of her life. But it took being able to throw all that shit that was given to her for her to really recognize that I never had to bow down. This was titled to me. This was owed to me. This is who I am, Virg. You get what I'm saying? So some people will not simply understand your passion. But if they understand to be around you enough, Virgo, to soak up game, soak up energy, come back and watch, come back and hate, come back and laugh, come back and relate, come back and take, come back and whatever it is, then understand that there is something greater called upon you, Virgo. There is something inside of you. And a lot of people have been trying to destroy that image, simply for the fact because they want to be seen. The reason you keep being called to the surface to be seen, you feel like it's war and battle. You keep being called to be seen so that you can understand that I don't fear shit. If I gotta be on the battle line and show every scar, I'm on the battle line. Those who with me, they back there with me. It's not about them, and it never has been. It's all about you. But see, they didn't try to trick us, Virg. Before this shit started getting switched up, what they used to say, oh, we don't fuck with Virgos. They want to be perfect. They think they better than everybody. They think they're this. Now all of a sudden it's cool to be a bird. Everybody want to be perfect. Everybody want to do A, B, and C. Everybody want to be a homebody. Everybody want to read tarot. Everybody want to be a spiritualist. Everybody want to do numerology. Everybody want to be a weirdo. Everybody want to be a creator. Everybody, like, man, this shit get watered down for those of us that's been doing it. So they don't understand the reaction. The reaction. Your reaction gonna hit different when you done did it. Your reaction gonna hit different when you done did it. Nobody will be able to get you angry enough to go take a life. They might get you angry enough to go sit in the jail, but that jail is gonna be what free you from hell. That jail gonna be where people learn that I won't fuck with them. That jail is gonna be where they wishing they bad on you, Virgo. And you go to jail and you get in front of a judge and God say, no, go ahead and dismiss that case. People get themselves into shit that they ain't got no business into, where it builds up a certain type of anger. But you gotta have anger in order to have a roar. You gotta have anger in order to have a voice, in order to stand. Because if not, right now in this time, you would be considered weak. Because a lot of people take sweetness, kindness, loving, people that believe as a weakness. And it's okay if you still believe that. You're gonna be provoked. You're going to be provoked to that. But see, a lot of people, when you got anger, they're going to go they going to do shit they can't control. When you can control your gift. Because when you got a gift, everything about you going to be like this, Virg. Every time you come in a room. But when you got a gift, it take people to be like, hold on. Y'all done seen the videos of the boxers and people with their eyes closed jumping over this, doing that, karate man this, karate man that, Virgo. Okay, so don't believe that it don't exist. It exists. If it exists in the physical, it exists in the spiritual. So trust and believe me, Virgo. Somebody ain't worried about all of this because they know what this is. The calling is on them. So your divine match, they might challenge you to be better, but they will never deny you, reject you, or motherfucking fumble you, or let anybody else attack you. Your real divine counterparts, not just one, I said that with an S, will all be stuck on you, Virgo, like motherfucking glue. Because your love is real. Your passion is real. Your heart is real. And when it's real, sometimes your emotion, your thoughts, whatever get thrown out. Why do you guys think people say it's crimes of passion, Virgo? And you got people that shit is real for that's sitting in jail right now because people have used it for a scapegoat. And that's why I'm telling you right now, Virgo, the shit you have given freely, the sacrifices. And it ain't just about money. It's not just about love, family, friends, career, reputation, spirituality. The things you have given freely in your life are about to be replaced abundantly. Not just abundantly, Virgo. I'm talking about in multitude, okay? I'm talking about forever going. I'm talking about generational seeds. I'm talking about you going from a farm cropper using motherfucking rakes and shit by yourself and planting seed by seed to getting a tractor. A whole goddamn little American-made tractor that just drops seeds everywhere. Virgo, the shit you have given freely will now be given to you. I know a lot of you guys don't get the message unless you have cards, and it's a shame for you. Okay, it's a shame because it's almost 200 and some people, 83 likes, and it ain't about the likes, but I'm just telling y'all the truth. It's not everybody. When this shit is real, it's real. When you hear it for real, it ain't no sitting back and sitting still. I'm just in awe. Nah, when I hear some shit like this and ain't nobody talking about some shit that didn't hit my home, I'm gonna hit the like button. I'm gonna comment. I ain't waiting 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 weeks, or 2 or 3 videos. You gotta know what is for you and when it's for you. When it's for you, take it. Virgo, stop sitting back. I'm telling y'all this. And this ain't about likes. This is the truth. Stop being afraid to just, when you feel it, do it. When you get that feeling, when you get that, ooh, do it, Virg. Watch how you take off. Watch how you take off. Don't have fear. Some of y'all, you be afraid. It's like, woo, yeah, I love it. I ain't gonna hit that like button though. That give me a little room to have doubt. This might not be for me. This might be, or might be. Man, Virgo, fuck that shit. No more losing. No more losing. Now I'm gonna read this card. And I can't lie. Lead by example. Virgo. Sun Tzu said, the organization in which leaders and employees are united in purpose will be successful. It says, lead by example. While families do not have leaders and employees and are not really organizations, they could be considered a small, not-for-profit business. Successful parents lead by example, setting out roles, boundaries, and standards of behaviors and expectations with clear communication, enforcing rules with kindness. The value input from their children are keen to make joint decisions with them. And Berg, the last message I did for you guys, we talked about the children, your inner child, you. It's up to you to understand this, but this leading by example is what you have been doing in so many ways, Berg. And the place where you take flaw is because that tough love. That tough love. Now let's clarify this reading here for Virgo, lead by example. This is what came out. It says friendship makes you rich beyond measure. Yeah, Virgo. Okay, so your friends, you used to being the smartest person in the room. You used to being the one that leads by example. You trying to, God like, nah, you finna get out of that comfort zone. Period, Virg. Period. And you're going to have people around you that actually are going to benefit you. But when they no longer are a benefit, it's nothing wrong with letting them go. It's nothing wrong with being yourself and making these choices that are best for you and not best for everybody else. You don't have to be perfect. You can lead by example by still doing what is best for you. Point blank, period. That's what this reading is. It's not about you. It's about them, Verd. Because people put all these expectations on you. Meanwhile, they're not doing anything with their life. They want to be friends with you because you make them rich beyond measure. But then they have this expectation for you to lead by example. Therefore, they can never catch you when you fall. So if you're the smartest man in the room and nobody else is seeing that, then Virgo, it's time for you to change rooms. What you gave freely, they're now being taxed for. If you don't understand it, I don't even understand why you would even take the time to comment some shit on my page, especially negativity. If you don't understand it, I don't understand why you would take the time to speak on it. See, it's a lot of people that take the time to go intake, information. They go and listen. They're able to what's the word that I'm looking for? Spirit God, give it to me, God, please. Retain. Thank you, God. Some people are able to retain, and I wasn't looking over there, I was looking at God, so you guys know. Some people are able to retain information by watching others. Some people retain information only through experience. That's why you got some people that become millionaires by getting a graduate degree, and you got some people become millionaires before they even read a motherfucking book and understand it. So it's not about that. It's what can you retain. If I can retain experience and teach off of that, that's my job. If you retain knowledge by reading, then do that job. Don't come over here pretending, because one thing about it, you can't be a hater if you're not playing in the same game, okay? If you playing in the same game as me, baby, we not hating on each other. It's competition. Who ego is sticking out more? But when you ain't even playing in the game, when you ain't even tried, when you ain't even doing shit, when you just a dick rider, baby, yo irrelevant ass prayers to stop somebody because you want somebody else to win and you don't even pick a win for yourself, baby, please, God gonna choose the loser every time. Lead by example all you want to, but if you ain't leading with truth, because it's easy to get up on here and paint pictures for folks, leading by example. But if I'm leading by example for real, I'm going to show my downfalls. I'm going to show my real life, because therefore people going to see it even more, why they should follow, why they should listen. And see, Virgo, this is your testimony. This is your voice. I've been getting so hyped up for y'all, Virg. Why y'all not this hyped about y'all own testimony? Because, man, a lot of y'all been through some shit. This shit only resonates and works the way that it does because, Virgo, I'm really up here saying some shit y'all done been through. Y'all won't even bear to acknowledge with people because it hurts. Because you think you over it. Because people don't want to listen. Because you done been there, done that, so you think. But it hit the same every time. It's a reason for that, Virg. Man, this shit is real. And I'm going to tell you this. Didn't nobody believe in me with shit I started in my life. I don't need a believer. Neither do you. And that's why these folks getting out here. Because look, this shit just dropped out, Bird. I can't make it up. Get to the root of the problem. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Preparation is power. You being prepared for some shit. It ain't gonna come like everybody else. They get these quick, easy yeses and you get all these no's. So you can have the fear and do it anyway. So when you get there, you know what you deserve. So when you get there, it's to the root of the problem. We ain't got time for problems. We the root. If you ain't coming to be a root, don't come and be no problem. People like to say that I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Then it changed from money over bitches. Then it changed to, oh, what Drake say? If you could afford it, you could be dramatic. Then it went from, it was one other one that I really wanted to say. Hold on. More money, more problems. But really, when you done been through the mud and you get that money, if you didn't learn the lesson the way you was supposed to, it ain't no problem. So you ain't worried about paying taxes. That's why they worried about paying taxes, Virgo. I love you guys. That's the message. It ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I don't never intend to be. I'm okay with being just for who I'm for because that's who I am. The moment that we can realize that, Virgo, the moment you begin to win and lie, it says loving is its own reward. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts. It's all about you. Just being willing to be open to your heart to this dangerous world. Be gangster and love the fuck out of somebody today. And expect nothing in return. And see, Virgo, that's what you've been doing. You gangster enough to tell somebody you love them, to fight for them, and you expect nothing in return. Who gonna do it for you? You ain't never expected that, but it's about to happen. And when it does, Virgo, it ain't no going back. It is what it is. Where they stand is where they lay, where they will fall. Everybody makes the bed that they lay in. Unfortunately, you wake up and make yours every day. People used to call you crazy for doing that, Virgo. People used to call you crazy for helping them make their bed, helping them get their life together. But when it's gone, gone, Virgo, it's gone. And everybody knows you miss it when it's gone. Yeah, it is what it is, Virgo. Some of you guys, you didn't understand why God made you the way. You don't understand why God made you, created you, and pathed you the way that he has, but trust and believe he does. You see one rose when you think about the vision that God has given you. That's why you don't understand all the thorns that keep coming with it. But when I tell you this, baby, when you get used to being hit with them little thorns, you're going to be able to walk through a garden. You're going to be able to walk through a jungle. You're going to be able to walk through a lot of shit that a lot of people can't. So you better appreciate. You better really motherfucking get on your knees and give gratitude for the shit that you've been through and these people that encountered you out. Because you ain't going to be hit with a real tax. A lot of people make millions of dollars and they evade taxes every motherfucking day. A lot of people work hard and don't even get no motherfucking tax money. Even if they get a $10,000 check, it's gone before the time they motherfucking get it because they got to spend it on kids, bills, debt, things to catch up. God said, not this time. Watch what I'm about to do. You guys pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention to what God is telling you to do. I'm not talking about readers. I'm not talking about these videos. I'm not talking about your intuition. Pay attention to what your creator, whether it's Jah, God, Allah, whoever it is, pay attention to what they're telling you, because once you get to one level, you understand the source directly. And I have been speaking this since day one. If it ain't day one, we ain't got no time for it. If they not day ones, we don't have time for it. If it's not for lifers, we don't have time for it. Let them be taxed, and they will be taxed for life. I don't care if they getting it right now. They will be taxed for life. And when you get to the point where you didn't pay your taxes, paid your dues, you didn't work that 401k, baby, and you sitting up, you never know how God gonna work. Let him work for you. Don't work against yourself. Because it ain't God working against you. It ain't these motherfuckers who think they got spiritual gifts and guides and all this shit. No, it's you working against you. Because when you choose to say, fuck that, I'm bigger than that. I don't care if you go off. I don't care if you got to slap a bitch silly. I don't care. As long as you get back on that train and get back up and work, know what you want and work for it, baby, ain't shit stopping you. Ain't shit stopping you. Virgo, let them get on the tax to ride the train. Let them pay the tax to ride the train. The times are changing. The fees are changing. The economy is changing. And whatever the fuck is in demand, baby, it's a price on it. Put a price on it, Virgo. I love you guys. That's your message for today. Do not forget to hit the like button. We ain't got time for haters today. Even if you ain't no hater, if you've been sitting here watching, you better hit the like button. Do it for the next Virgo in the room. And do it for me. Because I get up here and do this shit every day. Heart in, heart out. Toes up, toes down for Virgo. So if you fake with the bullshit and want to get out when I get the go on and get up out of here. And y'all have a beautiful day. Because it ain't shit to hit the like button. That's free. And I ain't talking about that for y'all. I'm talking about that because there's too many people that sit back and know people are winners, but they too afraid to stand up on it. Stand up on your shit, Virgo, and people gonna stand up behind you. Period. Love y'all. I didn't mean to get so crunk. It's 11 o'clock at night. But y'all know what it is. I mean this shit. It's time for Virgos to win. They've been winning off Virgos for so long. And you need to understand that that's because you're a winner, Virg. It don't have shit to do with them. It's you. Let them motherfuckers get taxed, waxed, and cracked. And I don't give a fuck what else come with it. If you got to cuss about it, cuss about it. God know who you are. It's them who don't. Because if they did, baby, they'd be loving you the same way God does. Have a beautiful night, Virgo. And to those, I ain't going to scroll down and look and see who was talking shit. I know it was a few that was talking noise tonight. But I'm going to tell you what to do with it. I'm going to tell you what to do with it. Get your 2 fingers. Dry. Make sure they ash you, because I know your hand is already ashy. Stick it up your booty hole. Don't use nothing. No lube, no wet. Just stick it up there and just rub it in your booty hole real good. Get it in there good. Do all kind of stuff. Okay? And after you do that, get on your knees and pray. Ask God for forgiveness. Okay, you already motherfucking unsanitary. You already living in sin. You might as well go and put some up your booty hole. Talking about you Muslim and don't put nothing in your booty. You're putting some up your booty. And it don't need to be over here. Okay, now have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.